Hello all, this is Jeff Harvie from Down Under Visa. We are the registered migration agents in Manila, Philippines. We specialise in visas for Australian Filipina couples, means partner visas, tourist visas for couples, parent visas, citizenship applications. So welcome to our Ask a Visa Question service. Okay, we have a question today, one I guess a fairly understandable question for these days. I'm getting a question of when do I think the Australian borders will be open. Okay, well we get, I wish we were given special insider information, but we don't get anything. We learn things via the news like everybody else does. However, one thing I will say to you is that over the last few months we've been getting a lot of offshore partner visa applications being granted. Now honestly, throughout the COVID period we were getting onshore partner visas getting granted, and we were not, let's just say, even though they assured us they were being processed, it was very obvious that the offshore visa applications, that means prospective marriage visas or fiancé visas, and offshore partner visa applications, subclass 309, the ones which are applied for here in Manila when the applicant is offshore, they appear to be basically on hold, but we are getting a rush of these being processed at the moment. Now, not only are we getting regular grants, I mean, I've just had 3 people thanking us profusely on our Philippines to Australia Facebook page. If you're not part of that, then I strongly suggest you do join that. It's great because the only people on there are Australian Filipina couples, I assume, like yourselves. That's 3 who took the time to thank us just in one day. So we're getting lots of grants coming through, and we are also, they're sending through what they call requests for information, where applications which have been sitting in the big dusty pile for a long time, they've very obviously, they've got them out and they're doing their utmost to finalise them. Now, gut feeling, I don't believe they would do that if they were not looking at the borders opening within the next few months. Now they extended the border closure. It was meant to reopen in March. They extended that until June. They didn't say let's extend it for another 6 months or 12 months. They said until June. So, it's only my gut feeling, but I feel they are going to reopen them. Because logically, sensibly, look, all they have to do is insist on, anybody who goes through being, or possibly being vaccinated. That's not a big ask to ask these days. And being tested within a few days of a flight and being obviously clear of COVID. I mean, it's, there's widespread vaccination going on in Australia, and I mean, that's really all they have to do. Things like subclass 300 prospective marriage visas, they're not eligible for travel ban exemptions, which I'll mention in a second, and they've been granting them one after the other. Now, I just don't see the sense in why they would grant those if it looked like those visa holders were not going to be able to enter Australia until, next year or something dreadful like that. It would make no sense at all. So I think it's not that far off. I really don't, and I think we just, look, what are you going to do? You've got to remain confident. You met someone you're madly in love with, what are you going to do? Give up? I don't think so. If it was me, I wouldn't. You meet the love of your life, you don't give up. Look, I'll just cover travel ban exemptions. If you are in a spousal relationship and can show that and prove that, in other words, if you are married or if you are in a genuine de facto relationship with somebody, then we can apply for a travel ban exemption. We can do that for you now before the borders open. It's not just, it's a bit of a pain to apply for, but we persist. So you know, again, don't give up hope. Don't throw your hands up and say it ain't going to happen. But because yeah, I believe it will. I believe it's only a matter of time. So yes, that's my well, my guesstimate on when I believe the borders will reopen. Look, if you haven't, please. Which way am I pointing? The right way? Not sure. There's a little button down on the bottom right hand corner to subscribe. Please subscribe. Please check out our website if you want more information about visas from Philippines to Australia for the love of your life. That's all we do. We've been doing this for years. I'm married to a Filipina myself. I live here in Manila. Got a house full of wonderful Filipino children, and yeah, we're in the same boat. I understand you. I understand your situation. So looking forward to helping you in the future if we haven't done so already. Thanks very much.